The power of words, how feedback shapes our feelings. Feedback is a fact of life. It's how we learn, grow, and navigate the world. But feedback, especially when it's critical, isn't just information. It carries emotional weight. Words have power. They can uplift and inspire, but they can also wound and diminish. When feedback feels harsh or insensitive, it triggers deeper emotional responses that deserve our attention. Unpacking the emotional baggage: inadequacy, rejection, and fear. Imagine receiving feedback that feels more like a personal attack than a helpful critique. Suddenly, feelings of inadequacy surface. I'm not good enough. Rejection stings as we question our worth and belonging. They don't value me. And fear takes root, whispering doubts about our abilities and future. I'll never be able to succeed. Echoes of trauma, when feedback feels like a threat. These intense emotional responses often mirror the feelings associated with trauma. When we experience harsh criticism, our brains interpret it as a threat to our well-being, much like a physical threat. This triggers our survival mechanisms: fight, flight, or freeze. We might become defensive, withdraw, or feel emotionally overwhelmed. These responses are not overreactions. They're deeply rooted in our need for safety and connection. This shifts the focus from labeling the person, character, to addressing a specific behavior, making the feedback more constructive and less likely to feel like a personal attack. Bridging the gap, choosing courage and connection. So, how can we offer feedback that's both honest and compassionate? It starts with understanding the impact of our words. When we approach feedback with empathy and a genuine desire to help others grow, we create a space for learning and connection. Lead with empathy. Imagine yourself in the recipient's shoes. How would you want to receive this information? Instead of saying, "You're so disorganized," try saying, "I've noticed that some of the recent tasks have been submitted late or incomplete. Can we discuss how to improve the process? Is there anything going on?" Provide specific and actionable feedback. Vague comments can leave the recipient unsure about what needs improvement or change. Clear and detailed feedback offers guidance, helping the individual understand exactly what to address and how to make progress. This approach minimizes confusion, reduces frustration, and ensures that feedback leads to meaningful results. Instead of saying, "This isn't good," try, "I think this section would be stronger if you added more details and examples." Balance critique with positive reinforcement. Acknowledge strengths and successes alongside areas for improvement. Feedback doesn't have to be a source of pain and disconnection. It can be an opportunity for growth, understanding, and deeper connection. When delivered with empathy and received with an open mind, feedback fosters trust, builds stronger relationships, and creates pathways for improvement. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, feedback can highlight potential and encourage collaborative problem-solving, turning what might feel like criticism into a constructive and empowering experience. By choosing courage and connection in our communication, we can create a culture of growth and support.